My name is Pritam Singh Meher. Beloved Baba permitted me to use word Meher at the end of my name. Before, my caste name was Pritam Singh Sani, but beloved Baba permitted me to use his name at the end of my name, Pritam Singh Meher. So since then, I used to call myself as Pritam Singh Meher. Yes. 6th June, morning of 6th June 1936 was a happy day for me, happy morning for me, because that day I came to know, I, I, I daily used to read English paper. There is an English daily paper advance from Calcutta. And in that there was a short article about Baba, short news item about Baba. When I read that, I was simply struck in my mind and convinced I have come to meet him. He has come to meet me. I wrote to Baba, Baba, you are ocean of love. I am born to meet Baba and Baba has come to meet me. And then I wrote a letter to Baba. I wrote him, Baba, you are ocean of love. I want to get drowned in that ocean. Baba replied my letter. In due time I received his reply. Only one line, I send you my love. This is my first contact with the beloved. I was convinced beyond doubt that he is whom I was searching since ages. He is that whom I was searching since ages. I have found him. Many a times I wrote, Baba, I want to have your darshan. But he replied always, every time he replied, wait, I will send. After a wait of 6 years, in 1942, December 1942, I received a letter from Baba. There was a pledge also to be signed and returned back. In that pledge, Baba wanted to sign that I will spread his message even at the cost of my life. I signed the pledge and returned to Baba. And Baba then wrote me to come at Mirabad, attend a congregation on 27th December 1942. Three p.m. at 1942, I reached Mirabad. And Baba's order was none should come for an interview. There were 100 people invited by Baba to attend that congregation. They all were sitting in one hall. I also went in the hall, and I had loosened my boots that Adi came running. Pritam Singh, Baba wants you. I ran to Baba after Adi. When I reached where Baba was in reclining position, I reached the hut. When I crossed the threshold door and went inside the room, I had full view of Baba. I had never seen before any beautiful figure till then. He was so beautiful, he was so beautiful that 100 moons cannot compete with his beauty. And I lost myself in him for a moment, I do not know how long. Then Adi held my hand and made me sit beside Baba. Baba held my hand and drew me towards his heart. And I felt that I am in the lap of Divine Mother, God Mother. Then Adi made me sit beside him. Baba asked me about my journey, about the welfare of my family I left behind. And then Baba was using alphabet board in those days. Adi asked me, Pritam Singh, ask if anything you want to ask Baba. Adi told me, before I opened my lips, Baba. That was the end of my interview with Baba. When I returned back, Baba typed an alphabet board. He doesn't require any words more. And that's the end of my first interview with Baba. Then I returned back to the hall where others were sitting, and they all gathered around me and asked me, well, you have seen Baba, tell us what you know about Baba. I replied, I am just born. An infant, how an infant can say anything about his father? I am just born. How I can say anything about my father? That was my reply to others. And 27th next day, there was congregation. All were sitting. 100 seats. There were 100 chairs, and Baba was sitting on the dais with the mandali. There were bhajans and devotional songs of Baba. After that, prasad was being distributed. 2 small baskets of Indian sweets, laddu. Very small baskets. And there were many people. Besides 100 members of the mandali who were called, there were hundreds more villagers with families, small children. Everybody was carrying a child. And they all wanted prasad. Adi told Baba, Baba, that means you cut laddu, break laddu and divide. Baba says, no. Give one each. Baba said, give one each. So those taking into numbers as per those baskets contain, it was not enough for all. But Adi divided, Adi distributed all each, even young children on the lap also, Adi gave one laddu. And everything was distributed. And still there was ample laddus in the basket, which Baba gave us as prasad to carry home back. There was, in congregation, there was certain program. And after finishing that program, we were allowed to go back. ये तो यहीं खत्म हो गया ना. अब इससे आगे तो बहुत लंबा स्टोरी मेरा. In 1951, again I received an order from Baba to come and attend a special meeting at Hyderabad, Deccan. 72 persons were invited by Baba, and I was one of them. After reaching Hyderabad, we all 72 persons were invited by Baba as to stand as witness. Baba wants to declare some program before God, and we 72 persons were invited to attend and be as a witness before God. In that program, Baba has said Manonash. Manonash, that means annihilation of mind or ego. Annihilation of ego. That was the program. Baba declared certain things before God, and we have to stand as a witness before God. Meeting was there. And in that meeting, Baba asked us that I am going to start a new phase of life. That means a new life. There will be very great difficulties. Who amongst you is prepared to come with me, to accompany me? And out of that 72, 21% stood up. I was one of them, to accompany Baba and suffer all the things what Baba has said already cheerfully and obey Baba. Then Baba asked each individual for interview. And Baba asked our family affairs, business, everything. And then Baba, while I was sitting close to Baba, Baba bent his head like this, near. Eric told me, Baba gives you his love. Eric interpreter, Eric told me, Baba gives you his love. When Baba came near my ear. Then after that, Baba decided that amongst you 21, I will tell tomorrow who is to accompany me and who not. Next day, Baba selected only 4 persons to accompany him and 2 persons to follow lately. We all were told to don't be disheartened. It is my will, my choice. Then it's all right. We agreed to it. Then Baba asked each one, how do you know me? What do you know me? All gave their own reply. I do not know what they said. When Baba asked me, I told Baba, Baba, I take you as my God, Guru, Father and friend. To me, you are all in all. Then next day, Baba took us for sightseeing. And that ends the... I was invited again by Baba in 1952 for darshan. I had his darshan and I have no words to tell. I was so happy that I have no words to express. Again, in 1954, Baba asked me to come to attend final declaration program. There was a program when Baba finally declared. That was Baba's final declaration. And Baba invited me to attend that program. I went Mehrabad and in that program, Baba told his future, what will happen to Baba. Baba told everything about his future also, his program also, and what we people have to do also, he told us. He told one thing only. Baba said, don't leave my daman till end. Baba said, don't leave my daman till end. So what I understood, you see, end does not mean my leaving this body. My end means when I finally merge with Baba, that is my end. I don't take my death as an end because I have to come back again. So that's not end. What Baba means, hold fast my daman to end. That means that a soul should stick to him, hold his daman till he merges into the divine life of his Baba. Yes, that is the end. So Baba instructed us to do that. Then prayers, Christian prayers, Hindu prayers, Muslim prayers, and all prayers, Sikh prayers. After that meeting, that's 54, finished. तो बीच का छोड़ दूंगा प्रोग्राम. Baba asked us to attend again in 1963 at Guru Prasad, Pune. Pune. Then, when Begum Akhtar was singing divine ghazals for Baba, Begum Akhtar, a musician, you see, queen of ghazals, Baba made him queen of ghazals. She was Muslim, but she held Baba as God. So, Baba asked, anybody knows Guru Nanak's Shabad? So there was no other Sikh except me in that meeting. Baba knows everything. Then I have to stand up. I know. Then Baba called me close to him. I sat close to Baba. I will tell you now about my weakness. What is the weakness in me? That is, when I see towards Baba's face, I forget everything. When I turn my face this side, then I remember and I tell. Baba asked me, Baba told me to tell Guru Nanak's Shabad. Shabad. Hardly I could tell one sentence, and I looked towards Baba's face. I forgot everything. I am sitting quiet. Then Baba said, go on. Then I turned my face the other way and I tell Shabad. Baba talks through Eruch. Eruch told her, Baba wants you to see towards Baba and then tell the Shabad. But when I turn my face towards Baba, I forget everything. This game was going on for 20 minutes or 15 minutes, I do not know. I do not know also whether I have completed the Shabad or not. Then Baba called me. Baba sitting on the dais, on the divan, and Baba called me towards him. I went to him, he embraced me, and Eric told, Baba says, Aisa koi koi. Aisa koi koi. Baba told Aisa koi koi. And then I said to him. Then the program was complete and Baba went inside next room. All gone out, but I could not leave the hall. I was standing there. Eric told Baba, Pritam Singh is standing, you do not leave. Then Baba returned back and smiled once. Then Pritam Singh was satisfied to the best of his heart. Then Baba went inside. Program complete. In 1967, March 29th, I wrote a letter to Baba, praying him, Beloved, allow me to retreat in somewhere in the remote corner in Himalayas. I am fed up with your tamasha. I wrote Baba. Then Baba replied, my letter reached Adi's office on 31st March. Especially Adi took my letter and went to Baba, carried my letter at Merazad. Baba heard my letter proper through whole, and then Baba replied me that don't leave your home, reside with your family as you are living now, a retired life. And after 67, you come to me, and I will advise you what kind of life you want. Baba wrote me like this. Adi wrote me, my letter was very lucky because from 1st of April, the next morning, all correspondence, all communication was stopped by Baba. None can write Baba or Mandali, anything. No one can ask for interview. No one can have darshan. Everything was stopped. Baba went into deep seclusion. From 1st April 1967, no correspondence was allowed. We received circulars from Baba not to ask him for darshan or anything, not to write him, not to write to his Mandali also. Then time passed 1969 came, and on 31st January 1969, Baba dropped his physical body. A Baba lover came to me running. Do you know Baba has dropped his physical body? For a moment, for a flash of a second, I was in dark. I do not know. After that, I was standing just normally as I was standing. The man asked me, other people who are newly connected with Baba, they have really took darshans a few days ago, they are crying because Baba has dropped his body, and you old man, having so many years contact with Baba, you don't feel sorry when Baba is dead? Then I replied, they are sorry because their Baba is dead, but my Baba never dies. Because Baba has told me, I am love, I never die. Baba told me, I am love, I can never die, obey me. So that was Baba's command. So I stick to that. My Baba never dies. Why should I cry? Then I went to Mirabad. On the 3rd of February, I reached there. Baba's body was laid at rest in that crypt in the tomb which Baba has constructed 30 years before. Baba was in the reclining position. Baba's body was covered with flowers. Only the head was higher so that we can have a look at his face. One thing happened to me. When I reached Mirabad for Baba's darshan, the spot hall where Baba used to sit and make his darbar, meeting, Tanga stopped there. While alighting Tanga, I fell down and my hand was broken. Bone broken. Then my Sathi told me that your hand is hanging like that. I said, let it. Then we went up for Baba's darshan. And I had Baba's darshan in a reclining position in the crypt. My first darshan of Baba was also in reclining position. Baba's last darshan of his physical form was also in reclining position. Baba's face was shining. Before also he didn't talk anything to us. Eric used to tell. Now also Eric told me, Baba wants you to say what you want to say. And that was the reply to Baba's letter. I told Baba, I want a life which you will give me. I do not want anything except the life which you will give me. That will be my life, future life. And one thing, Baba, do not forget your Pritam. My name is Pritam Singh. So I told Baba, do not forget Pritam Singh. Again, Eric told me, Baba wants you to tell that Shabad, Guru Nanak's Shabad, which you have told at Guru Prasad Pune. Baba likes to hear that. So I once again, I spoke that Shabad, Guru Nanak's, Tum Thakar Tum Pe Ardas. I told Baba, when the Shabad was finished, Eric told me, Baba wants you to come down in the crypt, hold his feet and have his last darshan. Oh, the steps, I got down from the steps, hold both feet in my hand and put my head at his feet, sacred feet, and have a look on his beloved's face. And I was satisfied beyond, no more. Once at Mirabad meeting, Baba asked me, come with open heart to me and I will reveal myself to you. I will reveal to everybody in experience. Love me more and more to win my grace. Then I said, Baba, how is it possible for me unless your kripa, your grace, I cannot love you. Then he said, his grace is with me, with all. You just love me, I will help you. Once he told me, you have to become dust under my feet. I said, Baba, if you so please. And now I feel, after long contact, what I have learned from Baba and what I experience is that Baba in me proposes and Baba in me disposes also. My problems of life are solved. The only problem remains is life itself. And that also, in my belief, I have surrendered to beloved Baba. So why should I worry? I am living a life of carefree. I know Baba is with me. There is no problem for myself. In 1955, November, Baba Sevas at Mirabad for 1 week. There are 4 groups, 250 each group. I was in the 3rd group. I attended Baba's Sevas. In that Sevas, Baba wanted us to forget everything and take him to be as one member of his family. Baba says what he was inward before, today he will be outward. So take me as much as you can, absorb me as much as you can. That Baba said, you see. The hall was full of love. Many were out of unconscious. Baba called each one, a few one by name, just to bring them back towards himself, because we forgot everything. We were just sitting as atoms, hearing only nothing. So the atmosphere was so charged with his love that everybody nearly forgot himself. That was real Sevas. That's company with God. So we were fortunate to have company with God. Baba repeatedly stresses one thing. Don't leave my daman. Hold fast to my daman till end. Love me more and more. God is the only reality, all else is illusion. Once at Mirabad Darbar, I asked Baba, I am very happy to be with you in your presence, very fortunate, but at the same time I feel sorry also, because one day I have to drop this body. Then Baba said, love knows no separation. Wherever you be, wherever I am, when you have love in your heart for me, not only adulterated love, but real love, I will be with you ever.
और वो पहले अपना नाम बताना भाई। माय नेम इज हरीश चंद्र। बाबा के साथ कब टच हुआ, किस साल में?